Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. I am back here in Rimmon. I did complete a lot of quests in the last episode, and it is time to turn them in.
Alright.
Ents cloak, indeed it is. You have my thanks, Kippen. My gratitude and thanks. Okay. That one turned in.
We all must do what we can, mustn't we?
Horseshoes? I have none. But if it is for that poor boy from Rohan, I could make him some. I am short iron as well. Why don't you go to the quarry, which is far at the back of Rimmon, and gather some of the tools that were abandoned there. They are beginning to rust, and we can put them to better use.
We must not stand idle. There's much to be done.
Lady Glonhard listens to your account of the meeting. So it is a cunning wolf we are dealing with then. Gondrod, I am not done with you. Don't go creeping off. I must think for a moment. What does this man stand to lose? To gain? What does he know that he has not said? She falls silent with a frown.
We have little light. We must make our own. We have
This cunning
hope.
wolf.
We must make that too.
This cunning wolf has named his price, and I fear it must be paid. I ask the two of you to take this gold and fetch the stolen trinket, and see if you can indeed buy back my sons from these men. It did not escape me that he first offered 3 sons for ransom and now counts but 2. Yet I will not dwell on it. There is no time for grief or fruitless worry now. We must act. But I beseech you both, show caution. You are treating with scoundrels and must be cunning yourselves and cautious beside. I would give much to see my sons alive before me, but your lives are not among the things that I would give. Now go. I like how she casually dismisses the 3rd son.
We have little light. We must make our own. We
Struck
have
some
little
fear.
hope. We must make that too.
Man, her little intro text is long. Struck some fear into the hearts of those brazen scouts outside of walls, have you? That as well. Perhaps, just perhaps, with all I have put into this place, we will weather this storm.
Enemies surround us, yet we will defy them.
There we have it. This shall be enough, I think. That was the most difficult leg. The rest of our work lies within Rimmon. Go to Narvilon, the beacon keeper, and ask him help in finding weapons, helms, and rough cloth to dress our stand-in men.
Dark skies and worrying times.
What a bind! I ran here in a fright and left my flock grazing out upon the hills. Now I don't dare to go back out. What with those bad men and their swords roaming to and fro? Now you're not afraid of those men, are you, Warden? Would you go and lead my sheep back here to me? If they're left out there, they'll be eaten up by wolves and swordsmen, every last one. My flocks will not have strayed far. They were on the pastures north of Erlos, northeast of Calenhad, and west of Bar Nadron. Oddly specific directions there. So he said that there is a mine. I'm assuming this is the mine here. So it looks like I can go where the stable is, and then there should be a road to the east. Or west, I mean. Actually, I need to talk to this guy one more time.
Yes?
You want that for what? Heh, well, she's always up to something, is she not? I'm afraid that when the men marched off to Minas Tirith, they tore the place apart and left things to utter disarray. Swords and helms are lying about in Rimmon inside and out. Someone will have to gather them up, and I'm afraid that, my friend, would be you. As for cloth, I think I will find that laying about in the storehouse. Okay, so I'm looking for helmets and swords and a bunch of stuff. I don't know if it's even worth getting on the pony in between these items here. They're pretty close. Need a few more. Almost there. What's up here? Have I been up here? Maybe this is what leads to the quarry. It looks like it. So let me follow this road. I need stuff from up here. Man, these stairs. Get some good cardio going up these stairs, man. Look at this. What is this, like 3,000 steps or something? We are indeed very high up. Pretty nice views. See the quarry down below. So yeah, to answer the question, I am not in the quarry. There's the quarry. But very picturesque here. Alright, let's get back to it. Okay, so I got all of that stuff. Perfect. Now to begin the very long climb back down. Let's roll. Okay, we're back down. Man, is that like the longest staircase in all of Middle-earth? That was impressive. Another weapon all the way up there. No thanks, I'll take the one down here. So here on top of the wall, should be able to get the last helmet. Or I'll take this one. That works. Now I need the cloth. He said it's in the storehouse. Looks like that's to the south a little bit. I'm just gonna jump here. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, let me go south. Like I'm riding around all over the place this episode. I'm back and forth in this little town here.
Well, what is it then?
Why, that will do quite well for keeping the lamps alight. Let us hope that Glenhar's notion is a correct one, and all this light will keep the enemy at bay. Then the storehouse, let's see. Should be here. Here's some rats. Gonna leave them alone if they're gonna leave me alone. No need to fight the rodents, even though they look like dogs. Look how big they are, man. Horrifying. Okay, very good.
We will do what we can with what we have.
Let me see. Swords, helms, cloth, that will do. Narvalon was friendly and helpful, I hope. Now, we want these to be convincing. We will do well not to slouch in the final step. Yes, I think Bargwin must assemble them. She will do it right. Bring all of these things to her if you would. You will find her further south in Rimmon. Ah, there's the quarry.
The men have gone off to war. We are left to worry and to work.
What is all this? Bargwin frowns at the things in your arms. She wants me to make what? Straw men? Well, if it keeps the barbarians out, I suppose there's not much choice in the matter. No matter if my fingers bleed or my arms fall off. She takes the things from you and gets directly to work, still muttering under her breath.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Kippen, can it be? In such dark times, I was unsure our paths would cross again. I'm sorry for the manner of our parting. We knew not how to move forward for what seemed like days after the Battle of the Hornburg. Our warden and my dear friend Loafdog was slain in the fighting just before dawn. If only he had seen what we had, the ride of the wizard in the forest that marched forth to harry our foes. Such things cannot be believed if one had not been there at the battle's ending. Time to rest has been a rare gift as of late, but our foes have laid traps for our riders even now. We are working to disarm them before any more steeds come to harm. Out beyond the gates of Rimmon, they have laid jagged caltrops along the roadway. If you aid the others in removing them, we shall be able to resume our journey unhindered. Okay, so I was looking for, I think, iron ore around here. Oh, and these little guys have quest rings, so let me kill one. Pesky cave claws have taken up home in the Rimmon quarry. Their burrowing is loosening the rock beneath mining platforms, and it should be dealt with. Gotta kill 10 of these. These little cave claw type of enemies always remind me of Arid Lewin. There's like that very beginner quest where you have to go into some mine, I think like the Silverlode mine, and kill like 7 cave claws. I don't know why that's so imprinted in my head, but every time I'm killing cave claws, I think of that. Some tools up there. Not going to be able to climb it through here. That was wishful thinking. Grab these. Push the wrong button there. You know, ever since I started streaming old school RuneScape, I was thinking about how to stream Lord of the Rings Online content, and I've floated a few ideas out already to you guys, but I think one that's gonna be a good one would be player versus monster player. Like, once I'm actually caught up and I'm at the level cap, I think it would be cool for me to do some streams where I'm out in the Ettenmoors. 'Cause that's pretty casual content, you know? It's not like I can build organized episodes around that. Those would have to be heavily edited, so that might be good streaming content for Lord of the Rings. I don't know how player versus monster player is nowadays. Most of the times when I tried to engage with it in the past, it was pretty dead, to be honest. There was a time where it was pretty active, but that was way back in the day, where you'd have these huge groups of players just kind of going back and forth. But I don't think that's how it is anymore. Anyway, I'll see when I get there. I'd probably have to put a stream delay on that, you know, so people don't stream snipe and see where I am and take me out with a pack of wargs. Getting a little bit of lag here. Alright, we're back, we're back. Kinda, sort of. Maybe. You have defeated many cave claws in the Beacon Hills. Do I still need to get... Did I get all the tools? I didn't even see. I guess nothing's highlighted on the map, so I think I got all the tools here. The iron tools. I was not paying attention. Okay. So now the more important question is, how do I get out of here? Looks like through here, maybe. Yeah, that looks right. So up north is going to take me like deep in the mountains. This will take me towards town. So let me go this way.
Well met.
She has begun? Good. That is one step taken towards our safety. We have not strength of arms, Warden, so we must rely on our wits. It is good that we are possessed of wits.
We must not stand idle. There's much to be done.
Our straw soldiers look fearsome, Kippen, but something is missing. What is it? Ah, I know, the banners are not hanging. True, they have not hung in many years, but I feel that they must be hanging now. It tells the barbarians and orcs out there that we have not abandoned this place and are not hiding. It will make them think again about attempting an assault. I ask you to return to Bargwen and aid her in restoring the banners to their places. That is all.
The men have gone off to war. We are left to worry and to work.
What does she want now? The banners, is it? I should have guessed she would choose the most laborious task, short of scrubbing the stables. I have you to help me, at least, do I not? The banners will be stored in the storehouse. Bring them to me, and we will see what state they are in. Back to the rodent-infested storehouse. It's like they're up here. One more hiding there behind the box. It looks like the other side will have a few. It's pretty dark in here. Okay, that's all 6.
Yes, what is it?
Let me see them. These are filthy. At least by some miracle they are not moth-eaten. Still, they must be washed. There's a bucket. Take it to the well and bring some water. I will prepare the things we need. The well's in the back in the center of Rimmon, where Lady Glenhar stands. I guess I could have got on my pony. I just assumed I was going to be manually carrying the bucket. Where is the well? There it is, I see it. There you go. Now I'm physically carrying the bucket. You place the bucket next to Bargwin.
Somehow I have twice the labor and half the company.
Good, I have laid all the things out. Take the pile of dirty banners and put them in the water. Wash each one well and then place them on the poles to dry. The water darkens quickly from the banner's dirt. Working hard to wash these banners. Okay, and now I just gotta put them on the poles here. Very good.
The men have gone off to war. We are left to worry and to work.
You have given me a moment's rest and not complained. Not loud enough for it to reach my ears at any rate. I thank you. I myself could never get the work done without complaining. Now I will rouse myself and see that these things are properly hung. You may tell Lady Glenhar that it is taken care of. Brag of your accomplishment if it suits you. This lady's kind of snarky.
Ah, well met.
The banners were no trouble? Good. Bargwin is a tireless worker, is she not? Now at last I feel we are beginning to present a proud and fearsome face to any foe who creeps out of our door.
We all must do what we can, mustn't we?
You've got them? I'll forge them up and shoe the horse myself, don't you worry. Now, the lad will need a saddle too. Bargwin might help with that. If we haven't any, she's handy with leather and will work him a new one. She's easy enough to find. She went right by her on her way to the quarry. Or I went right by her. I know where she is. I just helped her. She's gonna be upset that she has more chores to do.
Yes, what is it?
A saddle? Do I look like a stable hand to you? Just because Dringod never wants to do a thing but work unpaid and unbidden doesn't mean he can make others do so. Besides, you will find nary a saddle in Rimmon, I happen to know. Fine, I will make you one, but I will need good leather. We have not any of that either, so you will need to hunt some of the deer found near Firian Wood. Okay. Now what? So it looks like all the quests now are going to be outside. So let me leave town. Gather sheep, destroy caltrops, hunt some deer. Lots of work to be done. As always. The caltrops are all around here. Guess it'll be on this road here to the north. Alright, that is all of them. Next, let me head up north. I think I'll just take care of all the quests outside of here, and then I'll milestone back to turn them in. Looks like I'm riding towards the sheep. I wonder what that is over there. I guess just some sort of ceremonial building on the road. These definitely look like sheep pastures. Getting some lag here, as you can probably tell. The sheep is now following you. So am I actually gonna have to physically lead them back? Yeah, lead them to safety. You think they can keep up with the pony? Yeah, they move fast, man. Well, they might get attacked by wolves. Ah, they're all with me. Okay. How far do I gotta take them? That's the real question. Gotta take him pretty far, actually. Basically, all the way back to town. Come on, little sheep. There they are. They're still with me. I don't know if they can get attacked or lost or anything. So that's why I keep looking back and making sure they're with me. They're still there. Good. You're safe, little sheep. You're safe. Led the flock to safety in Rimmon. Let me tell the shepherd the good news. Wait a minute. It says to gather more sheep. I'm a little confused. Are there multiple flocks, I guess? I guess maybe they're the sheep here. Okay, so there were two groups of sheep that I had to lead back. Understood. Well, either way, I'm halfway to turning in this quest, so I'm gonna do it.
Our mission is dire.
You have my thanks, friend. It pains me to leave behind steeds that trod upon the road before we discovered the enemy traps. But with fewer amounts to carry our men through the forest ahead, our journey to Gondar grows more complicated. The wounded steeds shall heal in time, but I hope we are enough to turn the battle to our favor. Our own steeds were fortunate enough to avoid the traps on our approach to Rimmon, but they have ridden long and their shoes must be worn. Rimmon surely bears no shortage of horseshoes even in wartime. Gather them and shoe our steeds while I ready Hutha and Ulf for our ride ahead. Okay, so that is going to do it for this episode. In the next one, of course, as always, I will continue doing more quests, because that's what we do. It's Lord of the Rings Online. We do quests. I hope you're excited. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.